See that? Still wearing my maternity shorts. When I was pregnant with Wes, I did some pregnancy updates. I was really into YouTube and we had the camera, but I didn't do anything with them. So this is me looking back on the videos. You'll see, I think I did like a week 19, 23, 24, and then 32. No, 36. So I didn't do very many, and it's kind of funny to look back on them. So let's see what it looks like. I am 19 weeks pregnant today. Yay! I can't believe that we're here. And next week, it's the 20-week ultrasound, and still trying to decide if we are going to find out if the baby is a boy or a girl. We'll see when we get there. I hope that I just have a feeling that, like, yes, I want to find out, or no, I don't. Leading up until this point, like before I was pregnant, I always thought I would want it to be a surprise. And now, here we are, I actually am pregnant, and it's a whole different story. I kind of want to find out. So we'll see what happens next week. Some interesting things, I guess, about my pregnancy is that the first trimester was living in the Virgin Islands in St. Thomas, and with my husband, because that's where we live and that's where we were planning on raising our family. The strange thing is that the mosquito virus Zika is breaking out in South America, Latin America, and now coming up into the Caribbean. So we decided best, my husband and I decided it was best if I came back to Michigan, where we are both originally from, to protect the baby from any unknown birth defects that could happen from Zika. There is a correlation between Zika and microcephaly right now in Brazil, and the CDC and the WHO are both trying to find out if there's a direct link or if it was just a strange coincidence. So while we're waiting to find that out, I'm up here in freezing cold Michigan. It's snowing outside right now, but that's okay. That means that mosquitoes aren't living here and that I'm safe, the baby's safe, and we're all okay. Other things about the first trimester, the only symptoms that I had were exhaustion. I was totally exhausted, you know, falling asleep as soon as I got home from work, and just really, really tired. And the cravings that I had, I don't know if they were cravings, they were just more food conveniences. So I would get home and I did not want to make dinner, so I would have a bowl of cereal. And I ate more cereal in the first trimester than I think I have in the last 10 years. Other food related aversion that I'm having, I still have it a little, is to all seafood. Fish, shellfish, all of it. If I smelled it, it's okay. It's not really appealing. But if I eat it, if I even put it in my mouth, it's like, nope, not happening, and I've had to spit it out. It's kind of gross. So those are the two food related items. As soon as I got up to Michigan, which was right around my second trimester, I was into my second trimester, I was at about 15, 16 weeks, my energy came back. And since then, I've been working out, going to the Y, doing different cardio classes at least 3 to 4 days a week, and some strength training. So I'm trying to use the energy that I have, and it feels so good to move my body again. I'm used to doing exercise. I like to exercise, and that feels good. I hope that I can keep it up as long as possible, and the weight that I've gained so far is a total of 7 pounds. So I'm 19 weeks and I've gained 7 pounds. I feel okay about that. The only strange thing is that the last 6 pounds probably came on in the last 4 weeks. So maybe I need to tone it back a little. I got really excited when I got back to Michigan for some of the food things that aren't available in St. Thomas. For example, Shamrock Shakes are amazing, and they're here because it's around St. Patrick's Day, and it's something that I would never have had in the Virgin Islands because they don't have Shamrock Shakes in the Virgin Islands. There are McDonald's, but the Shamrock Shakes don't make it there. I don't know why. It's just something that doesn't happen. So that's one thing that I've been treating myself to, like on a Friday. I'll allow myself to have a Shamrock Shake and other sweet things, and you know, other fast food that isn't available in the Virgin Islands, like Taco Bell and Panera Bread. Oh my gosh, that broccoli cheddar cheese is so good. The broccoli cheddar cheese soup in the bread bowl, so good. So those are things that I've been indulging in, and maybe I'll have to tone it back a little bit just so that I don't gain too much weight. I was already a little heavier than my normal when I did get pregnant, and I'd like to maintain as much as possible. Maintain. Good luck, Adrian. Good luck. Right now I'm gonna show you the baby bump. It's really not as big as I thought it would be. It is my first pregnancy. And so you can see I'm wearing my maternity pants because, well, they're the most comfortable things ever. But there's the little baby bump. That is not a baby bump. Nope. It looks pretty close to what I currently look like. 19 weeks pregnant or 7 months postpartum. And the baby is the size of a mango at this point, and like you can feel it's a little hard sometimes, all the way up to here, all the way up to there. So I think that's a good thing. And the size of a mango, I just can't believe it. I can't believe that the first trimester really went pretty fast for me, and the second trimester seems to be going pretty quickly. And I'm really happy with the doctors that I found here in Michigan. I'm sad to leave my doctor in St. Thomas. And I can't wait to really enjoy the rest of pregnancy. One thing that has been happening that is very exciting is I feel the little flutters and little kicks, like little jabs. Last night I woke up in the middle of the night and I could feel the baby really moving. Almost felt like they were doing somersaults or something. I say they, there's one baby. So it felt like the baby was doing somersaults inside of my belly. It's so cool, and something that I've been dreaming of feeling and experiencing. So I love that I'm able to experience this, and I can't wait to share the rest of this pregnancy with you. I'm 23 weeks and 5 days. The baby is about almost 11.5 inches, about the size of an ear of corn, and just over 1 pound. And I just felt him move. He is growing like crazy, and yes, we found out it's a boy. Matt was home for the ultrasound, and so we went in thinking, yes, we want to find out, and sure enough, he was there with his legs wide open, so there was no guessing. He's definitely a boy. And everything looked really good. The heart, all of the valves, it's amazing in those ultrasounds how much you can see. You can see every measurement that they took. It's really, really cool, and I'm so glad that Matt was able to come up here to Michigan so that we could both experience that together. He kind of held my hand the whole time, and we just, you know, really enjoyed that time together. He was here for about a week and then had to go back to St. Thomas for work. So I've been up here about 2 months now in Michigan, and it's cold, and my tan is gone, and my hair is getting brown, but that's okay because whatever it takes to make sure that this little guy is safe. They did take a Zika test from me, and I just found out the results yesterday that they were negative. So I have not had Zika. I've never had Zika, and that's great news. I didn't think that I had it, but everyone wanted to test me just to make sure. Some of the things that are new, symptom-wise. I am not really sleeping very comfortably. I did get one of those pregnancy pillows and it is amazing. If Matt were sleeping in the bed with me right now in a queen size bed, there's no way we could do it. I have pillows surrounding me and the pregnancy pillow, and it's just, there's no way he would get in. Our king size bed, it would probably be okay. But who knows, if I had more space, maybe I'd add more pillows. Get up in the middle of the night and go to the restroom. Probably most of the time, just once so far. And I wake up and I try to just go back to sleep, but there's no fighting it. You just have to go. And I have been feeling sort of some of the Braxton Hicks contractions. Those did start. I can tell because my tummy will get really, really hard all of a sudden. And from what I understand, that is a Braxton Hicks contraction. My first prenatal class was last weekend. They said that it could be, if you have more than 4 of those in an hour, it could be a problem. So I'm just gonna mention it. I don't think that I'm having more than 4 in an hour, but I feel them often throughout the day. And I feel him kicking too. I have a anterior placenta, which means it goes skin, placenta, then baby. So the baby is sort of cushioned by that placenta, and so I don't feel every little wiggle or everything. I feel the big ones, and they usually feel like little thumps. Sometimes I do see my stomach move though, and that's really cool. Have gained weight, more weight than I care to admit. So far during this pregnancy. I will find out for sure on Thursday where I am. I have another appointment, and I haven't weighed myself in a while. But I can tell, like in my clothes and things, that things are just getting bigger, and it means the baby is growing, and I feel okay about it. It's something that at the end I'll just try to work it off. Why did you do that to yourself? Here I am, we're at the end, still working at it. Still working at it. I have still been working out. I work out at least 3 times a week, but yay, we're so excited. And I want to show you some of the fun things that people have purchased for the baby so far. It's amazing. People find out you're having a baby and they give you all sorts of cute little things, like these little hats. Those. Look at this sweet one. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to put it on his head. Some of my favorites are the older things. Oh yeah, here we go. See these little teeny tiny shoes? He is gonna be so handsome. Little boat shoes. I bought this the very first day. Like within minutes that we found out it was a boy. I went and bought this. I love these little like jumpers. They're like one-piece outfits. See, the snaps are down here. And this is a newborn size. Maybe something, I don't know, that he'll come home in the hospital in. I haven't quite figured that out, but they're just too cute. Like you just have to, right? Matt and I still have not decided what is going to be happening as far as where we're living after the baby gets here, or yeah, that's kind of a big one, where we're living. We will figure it all out, as Matt likes to say. You know, we have a lot to talk about, so we did end up finding a place to stay, and thank you to the people that helped us. The Sandells could not have been more generous. They allowed us to stay at their guest house that they have on their property, and it was a perfect setup. We were able to put the bassinet on the side of the bed. There was an office for Matt to do his work in, and it really was a great space for us all to bond and to have those nice first 6 weeks. with just Matt, myself, and the new baby. So I am gonna show you the bump. Oh, it's starting to get bigger. You can see, right there. It just like popped overnight, which is totally crazy to me. Seeing like right now, it's a little bit hard down here. Not totally though. So that's the bump, and whew, people are certainly noticing that I'm pregnant. I haven't had any strangers come up and like rub my belly or anything yet. We'll see if that happens. I have had family members touch the belly, but that doesn't really bother me. And it's so exciting just to be pregnant that it's like, go ahead. Yeah, touch, it's okay. I don't know what'll happen if a stranger does it though. We'll see, but thank you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hi, this is my official 36-week update. Whoa. Whoa, what happened? Woo. Oh my gosh, Adrian. I'm just over 36 weeks and you can tell he is big. He's grown a lot. I don't really have like a weight for him. The doctors haven't given us an estimate on size, but I do know based on the apps that we've been using that he's about the size of a honeydew melon, which is a little strange because last week he was the size of a spaghetti squash. So I'm not sure if the melon is in weight and not length, because I don't think that melon is longer than the spaghetti squash. Anyway, that's about how big he is. So about 5.5, even maybe 6 pounds, and like 18 inches. So he's getting really big. I was convinced that I was going to have an 8-pound baby because of how big I got. I was convinced that the baby must be huge too. Nope, we had a 6-pound, 14-ounce baby. He was a teeny tiny peanut. Loved him. I'm feeling so much movement, kicks, jabs, you know, all sorts of things. And there goes the battery. Just a minute. You can tell that that is someone who is about to give birth because my mind was in so many other places. I never even came back to record the end of this. The battery went out, I got distracted, boom. That's it. That's the end of my pregnancy updates. It was kind of fun to look back on them and to see really, I honestly, genuinely felt all of those things, but to look back on them now, knowing what was gonna happen and how much weight I was gonna gain and how I was gonna have to work that off. Oh, goodness me. Oh well. Thank you so much for watching, and please watch our vlogs, go subscribe, give it a thumbs up. I'm having so much fun making these videos for ourselves, and I hope that you're enjoying them too. Bye, love you.